Wake up.
Oh. Thanks, Abby. Oh. Hi. I'm so sorry. I must have fallen asleep. I was really, really, really tired. Is it good? Are we rolling? Oh, okay. Okay. Hi. Okay, hi friends. Hey. I'm so glad to be here with you today. I miss so much seeing you on Sunday mornings at Watermark. I miss seeing your faces, but we have some really, really fun stuff coming your way this week. This is a really, really important week. So I want you to join us as we do a week series of videos on Holy Week. This is a time for you and your families to sit down together every day for about 10 minutes, and we're going to learn about God, we're going to have some fun together, and we are going to prepare for Easter, which is coming up right away. So, do you know what Holy Week is? It's this week. It's right now. It's happening right now. It's the week between Palm Sunday, which was yesterday, and Easter Sunday, which is this coming Sunday. And it's a time to sit and remember all that Jesus has done for us. We will get to all of what Jesus did on the video on Friday, but before we do that, we're going to spend the next few days talking about what Jesus came on this earth to do. Why was he here? What would he want us to learn? So now that we have a lot of time on our hands because we're not in school and we have to be quarantined, we have to stay in our houses, which can sometimes be really, really difficult, I wanted to give us some exercises to help us with our awareness of God. Do you know what awareness means? So awareness is the ability to know and understand something that's going on or something that's happening. Or if you've ever heard the word of consciousness, if we're conscious of something, then we know something's happening. When we're sleeping, like I was just doing because I was really tired, then you're not conscious. You're not aware of what's going on around you. But when you're conscious, when you're aware, then you know what's happening. But sometimes we get really, really busy in our lives. We have homework to do. We have baseball games to play. We can be so distracted. And sometimes we don't even notice what God can be doing. Ways that he might even be speaking to us through the smallest things. Okay, so have you ever been in a car, right? And you get in the car and you start driving, and all of a sudden, before you know it, you're already there. And you're like, wait, I didn't even notice how I got here. Because maybe you were playing a game in the car, or you were reading a book, or you were talking to your brother or sister. Well, that is when you're not conscious, but we want to help you work on your awareness of what's going on in the world around you. So in this study about Jesus, I want to give us ways to practice being aware. And we're going to use our bodies to do that, if you can imagine. I know it sounds strange, but it'll make perfect sense when we continue to go through this series. So when we start to notice things that we do regularly every day, like lying down or tying our shoe, we can actually use those things to remember Jesus and all the things that he's done for us. So does that sound good to you? Okay, so today we're going to start with a story, and the story comes from Matthew 8:23 through 27. And this is a story about how Jesus was asleep on a boat and a storm came. "Come," said Jesus, "get into the boat. Let's go for a ride." Jesus got into the boat. Jesus' friends got into the boat. Splash went the little waves. Splash. Jesus' friends began to make the boat go. Push, pull, push, pull. But Jesus was tired. He lay down in the back of the boat and he went to sleep. Now, while the boat was going, the wind started to blow. Whoo, whoo. It blew the men's hair. It blew their clothes. It blew the water. Whoa! Soon soon the little boat was rolling up and down, up and down. Then some water came into the boat. Splash, splash. Jesus' friends were wet. They were afraid too. Let's tell Jesus, they said. Save us, Lord. Wake up. Wake up. Jesus opened his eyes. He saw the water splash. He heard the wind blow. He said, why are you afraid? I'm here. Then Jesus talked to the wind. He talked to the water. He said, shh, be still. And do you know what happened? The wind stopped blowing. The water stopped splashing. And the boat got as still as could be. Jesus' friends looked around. Everything was quiet and safe. Who is Jesus, they said, that even the wind and the water does what he says? Wow, what an incredible story. So, what did we learn here? All Jesus did was he told the wind and the waves to be quiet, and the storm went away. His disciples were so scared, but Jesus showed them that he was with them and he would take care of them. He is a God of miracles. Do you know what miracles are? A miracle is a welcome event that no one can explain by science or what's happening in the world. So it's considered to be a work of something bigger than us, something by a God of the universe. So Jesus came to this earth. One of the reasons that he came to this earth was to perform miracles. So why is this so important? Because it shows us that Jesus is God. He and God are the same. All of the things that God can do up in heaven, Jesus could do now here on earth. And why does he do those miracles? Because he loves us. And why did the disciples not need to fear? Because he was with them. Jesus loves us, and he is with us. So remember how I told you that I wanted to work on your awareness? Well, this is how we're going to do it. We lie down every day, don't we? Either we go to bed at night, or we lay in front of the TV, or we go to read a book. So when we lie down, anytime during the day, I want you to remember two things. So the first thing to remember is Jesus was asleep on the boat, right? And by doing that, by sleeping and then waking up, he performed a miracle for his disciples. So when you lie down, I want you to remember that Jesus came to perform miracles. But then also when you lie down, there's something else that you can remember too. Most of the time we lie down when we're going to bed at night. And when we do, when we're lying there, when we're about to fall asleep, we can remember that Jesus is with us. He came to be with us here on earth. So tomorrow we will learn about other times that he's with us. For now, we're going to stop with our story, but we'll have more tomorrow. But I do have a fun little activity for you guys, and it has to do with lying down. Are you ready to play a game with your family? Okay, so somebody in your family, choose that person in your family to be the mom. And mom's tired, so she's going to take a nap. But all the kids want to wake mom up because they want to hear a story. So mom goes to sleep and all the kids come and say, Mom, tell me a story, tell me a story. But mom is so tired that she can't remember the story. So what she's going to say to you is, go around the house and find something to help me remember the story. So you need to go to different rooms in your house, find something funny, find something silly, find a toy, find something cute, bring that to your mom and say, this is part of the story. Do you remember this part? And the person who's playing mom has to try and tell a story that incorporates all of those funny things that you brought. So that should be a lot of fun. And take turns being mom and telling stories. I'd love to hear what some of the stories were that you came up with. Oh, I guess I'm still tired. I don't think my nap was long enough. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll have another part of the story to tell for Holy Week. It's been so good getting to spend this time with you. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.